Mic check 1, 2. What is this?
Yo,
Pulls back
fuck
to
up.
business.
We're doing a podcast, yo.
You know, she moves away or she dances with him. Like, those are two things, but those aren't extreme. But it's like, you know what I mean?
I mean, she could be with company.
Nah, well, for like,
Nah.
or like if a nigga grab her
It's
ass,
comfortability.
that's crazy.
Yeah, it's comfortability.
Okay, yeah, no, to grab the ass.
Yeah, it's comfortability because
like she can
shit.
say, "Who the
If I'm
fuck is
feeling
you?
you,
Check her out, who the-"
yeah, exactly.
Yo, nigga, don't be touching my. And then like, yo, who the fuck?
It's comfortability. It's definitely comfortability.
Definitely, I know about that.
If you feel
I'll be on the wrong end of that one. I'll tell you that.
Yeah,
I was on the losing end. But okay, yeah, that's definitely a scenario. What about like let me see, like what's for like some more streams, like because I don't want to just be like we just all coping, you know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Well, getting engulfed in the strip club is pretty dope.
What?
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, what? I didn't hear you.
Getting engulfed in the receiving oral in the establishment.
I wouldn't know. So yeah, that's not my topic. I don't know.
You know.
Yo,
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, nah, but all right, we gonna move on, man. We was having fun with that topic, though. I think we really got deep to it, though. I respect everybody's opinion and all that, but we gonna get into whooping kids now. You know what I mean? I think this is definitely something.
Disciplining.
Whooping kids and
disciplining. It sounds so
I know,
awful.
that's what I'm gonna say with my fault. I'm gonna say it both ways now.
Okay.
So whooping / disciplining kids because people view it in both ways.
We should all start off by saying that we all love our babies.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Use our children in any way.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Check the disclaimer. You know
That's all I'm saying.
Yep.
I love my babies.
But whoop your kids' ass.
If need be.
So definitely, we're about to get into it. We're gonna get into the, you know, how we feel about it, how we do it. You know what I mean? And I think we're all gonna be in a similar mentality of the situation. But I will also explain the other side because you know I gotta give you something. But who wanna kick this off, man? I think 40 should kick it off.
Ooh.
Kick it off, man. How do you whip your kids?
Do I whoop my kids?
Sir. Do you discipline?
I
gotta say
my
whoop
kids
because whoop is not bad. Like whooping is or should I say spank? Because discipline is the take away the phone, put time out.
Right, spank. So we'll say that.
You want to say spank?
So let's say both because I have for both. Can we say both?
What?
I mean, she said both the topics, so spank
like whooping, spanking, disciplining because I have both. Or can we
definitely get deep into it? But
okay,
we're gonna separate it with spanking.
With spanking, gotcha.
Spanking is spanking, and then discipline is the other stuff.
Gotcha.
All right, that's good. We go forward. My fault, boss.
Nah, I got a 9. Well, she's 10. Just turned 10. I got a 10-year-old queen and a 4-year-old king. So this dude, look, see, I got right to him. See, that's how you know who gets hit. You know what I'm saying? You know, my daughter, she got little pop-outs. You know, she got little when she was younger. But she don't really do much because she's pretty smooth. But him, so he gets the pop out, and sometimes he got to get like a real one, and the real one just means like I'm not just hitting your hand. I'm hitting your butt.
What is
what constitutes what warrants
in your book at least,
right
because we are different.
I'm trying to think of something he did, but just usually the way he talk. And he's smooth, so he don't be talking crazy. So he's not like, ignorant. He don't curse, no shit like that. But the young man, he do be wilding though. So if he talks back to me, and after I said what I my piece, he continues to do little stuff to, like whine. That's usually what it is. They just whining, and he starts knocking shit over, being a
nuisance.
Yeah, so that's when you go over there and like, wow, you know what I'm saying? You get hit. Now, and how he reacts to that determines how I react to that. Because law of attraction is important. So how he, if he get crazier, then I gotta get crazier. Like, I understand how people fight their kids sometimes, I can understand because sometimes they press you. But as a young man, he's I whoop him, I hit him. His mama don't. You know,
Yeah,
but
and
and she yells a lot, but then he
yeah.
does a lot more.
Yeah. See,
You know,
okay, so
that's why I'm like, we can nip that in the butt. Just hit him.
yeah,
Yeah, no, go ahead.
yeah. So I try to raise my kids the way my mom raised me, of course. Single parent. Then I was a single parent. So, I try to bestow the same teachings, the same upbringing to my kids. So, because I think my mom did an awesome job. And yes, I got spanked. Me as a person, I wasn't a bad kid. I didn't do a lot of talkbacks. I didn't do a lot of troublesome things. Um, so, um, even at a young age, I knew that when I got the whooping that I got, which it wasn't really a whooping, she called it a whooping. It was just a couple of spanks in the ass. I still knew it was justified because my mom used to let it pile up. Oh, all right, okay, you wrote on the wall. Oh, okay, the teacher said that you cussed, or oh, you didn't do what I told you to do. You didn't eat your food. You hit your brother. My mom will pile it up to the point that she was like, you know what? Next thing you do, what I'm saying, you gonna get it. It was to the point, of course, as a child, you test your boundaries, and sure enough, true to her promise, next time I did whatever I did,
You got your ass whooped.
no, I'm not gonna say ass whoop because she considered it an ass whooping. No,
but that was all it took though for you to.
True indeed, my mom used to let it pile up. But again, I personally didn't get ass whoopings. Y'all probably got ass whoopings.
I got punched.
Okay. All right. When it's y'all turn, okay.
Right.
I didn't. You know what I'm saying? What my mom constituted as an ass whooping, I consider it a spanking because on the butt, go to your room, cry it up. I was definitely like, I wasn't a bad kid.
My mom,
but you know what I'm saying? I wasn't perfect. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't perfect, so my mom would let it pile up and pile up and pile up until she was like, you know what? Now you doing too much. You know what I'm saying? You've been doing too much. So next time, all right, cool. That's the side of the story. Now me as a parent, again, I try to raise my kids the same way my mom raised me, and because in my whole entire life, I think I'm gonna count literally in one hand. While my mom constituted as an ass whooping, I think I've gotten 5 ass whoopings. You know what I'm saying? And I've been living quite a long time now, so no, they weren't whoopings. But you know what I'm saying? I got my ass. So I don't hit my kids. I try not to hit my kids. I try to talk to my kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really hitting a nerve. You know what I'm saying? I try to do all the, and I'm sorry to sound racist, but I try to do all the white people shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, taking away to this and that until the point, because, like my mom, I let it pile up like, you've been acting a fool. Now, you too fresh with your mouth. Well, you're not doing what I'm telling you to do. You know what I'm saying? So, I too let it pile up. Now, I still don't whoop my kids. I still don't hit my kids. But I will say there was an incident with one of my children to the point that, never mind the whooping, I'm going to be very vulgar. I fucked my kid up. You know what I'm saying? Like, all the anger, frustration, because you know what it is to tell your child, oh, never mind a week or so, never mind a month. This is like 6, 7, 8 months straight saying the same thing over and over and over and over, and your child literally liberally disrespecting you, and you being the person that you are, you're not doing nothing about it. So I did one of my mom's stunts. I was like, all right, next time I'm really going to F you up. But I think that my child was like, she always says that. She was like, all right. So yeah, you know what I'm saying, and that was the day. You know what I'm saying? That was the day, and I whooped my, you know what I'm saying. I grabbed that belt and I effed her up. You know what I'm saying? It was just that serious to the point that she decided to call 911 on me. All right, cool. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I dealt with the consequences or whatever. But I am a true believer that if you feel it's not abuse.
Right.
If you spanking your children, and letting them know, no, bow, 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 bow. You know what I'm saying? I told you not to do this. You kept doing it, and this is the reason why I'm doing this, because you're not listening, and you explaining yourself why you're doing it. No, who the hell's supposed to get hit? No, ain't nobody in this world want to get hit. It hurts. So you know what I'm saying. And the kid keeps doing it, and then you feel the need that you know what I'm saying. Yeah, I believe in spanking, and I believe in getting that ass getting nice and written. You know what I'm saying? When need be. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Because a lot of people consider it abuse. It's not abuse. Because if you don't hit your children and you found the need to do it, yeah, it needed to be done. It's just that simple.
I feel you on that.
So, well, listen, man. I have a 5-year-old baby girl, and I rarely give her a spanking. But when I do, it's because, like she said, there's a certain line that she crossed, and she's like hop stepping a mile over that fucking line. And generally, that's when I like, nah, I gotta bring you back over this way real quick. You know what I'm saying? I give a little pop in the butt, nothing too crazy. We ain't talking about broomsticks or nothing crazy. You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, every kid deserves to be, you know what I'm saying, put in their place once in a while.
Yeah.
At least as a parent, you should let them know that
And the older they
line
get,
they can't cross.
the more we should do it randomly. As in,
Randomly.
the comedian has said
Pop up
that,
on, hey, hold up.
I know you did
Make sure
something.
you know.
Just pop them. Like, I know you did something I don't know about.
Right.
I can understand that. Like, no bullshit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. You know what I mean?
Get
like,
this off real
that's real talk. Like,
I like that. It's something. Yo, but yeah, nah, I ain't gonna lie, man. I definitely, like I said, I knew he was gonna have similar mentalities. Like, I agree into the whole philosophy of it. But the thing of me, though, is, like, I'm more of a levels nigga, you know what I mean? You know, of course, you gotta start with the talk. Yo, this is why this is wrong. Listen, you know what I mean? You gotta make sure you know what's wrong, whatever. But if I know you know it's wrong and you're still acting up, I'm gonna bust your ass. Because now you're playing with me, you're testing with me. I feel like you think this might be a game. And I feel like you're not valuing my word. Now, see, this is where I feel like this is where it gets deep at. Like, I understand, like, y'all want to be like, oh, okay, whatever. But, and I understand, all right, so I'm going to go play devil's advocate real quick. I understand where people are coming from because we have parents that are not able to be parents. So when parents aren't able to be parents, they don't whoop, they abuse. And so to cut that out, they say don't whoop at all so that people can't even be able to abuse, or at least they can be able to react to it, because if everything is a spanking is abuse, we have to figure it out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Which I understand. Right, which I understand if you're going to promote it as in everything's going to be checked, which is fine. If you want to check everything, cool. Or you want to dig it up, but cool. But the fact that you're saying that it needs to not happen, like we should not have that option, so that's why I do agree. But to be back on my side, it's up to the parent to determine what that kid needs, because every kid is different. Some kids don't need whoopings.
Yeah.
I believe in whoopings.
Yeah.
The only time I had to whoop my kid was because, and this was when she was really young. She was she stepped in the street. You know, this was when we was teaching her, you don't cross the street unless you're holding our hand. You know what I mean? She was a little hyped up. I forgot what we was doing, maybe coming from the park. But she was hyped up. You know what I mean? So she was feeling good. You know what I mean? She got on the crosswalk, but she didn't have my hand. She went, I was like, oh, this little girl thinks she's wrong. You know what I mean? But the thing is, though, it's like the reason that we have to know, or at least I know us, because we're, you know what I mean? The reason we would whoop our kid is because we know how valuable our word is.
Right.
Like,
you gotta speak their language, you know, like pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, but also
sometimes you don't have to be. Sometimes you can speak their loud, but you gotta discipline or speak to them the way you know they'll get it. You know, certain instances calls for certain different reactions, though.
True.
So
but I'm just saying, like, in the immediate of, like, if I'm saying, like, if we're saying something, like, that value of the word, like, in that sense, like I'm saying, don't cross the slip.
Yeah.
The reason I'm telling you,
didn't say it just once. You said it several times to the point that she should have
She should know. But the reason is, though, the reason that when you don't listen and you would get a spanking is because if that happened and there was a car coming, I wouldn't be able to spank you.
Right. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like so that's what I'm saying. Like, I understand that the other side is like, oh, people don't know how to use this, but when people are actually parenting, we are using it to the point where either we're whooping your ass because you need to know, because this is dangerous enough that if I'm not whooping your ass, you're not gonna be here for me to whoop your ass. Or it's to the point where or it's to the point where I need you to listen to where I need you to know my word is born. So if I'm saying yo, because there's a situation that you're not aware about because you are a kid. You look at me. I'm not saying yo, and you're like just playing. When I say yo or whatever your thing is, you look at me because you know I am trying to get. You know what I mean? Because if we're in a situation, if I know my yo doesn't get you, like I'm gonna be devastated. Like somebody pull out a gun, he's like, "Oh, I'm on the shoot shit." I'm like, "Yo, you over there?" Like, he says yo all the time. I never listen. You know what I mean? I'm like, nigga, this is the wrong yo for you. Not, you know what I mean? Now I'm going crazy. So that's why, me personally, if I'm doing a whooping thing, like it's for a situation where it's necessary. Like when you're either, like you said,
go ahead,
not listening or not listening or I really need you to understand the severity of the situation. So like with us as parents, like that's our job. So they shouldn't be taking that away from us. Like I mean, you know, I understand. You know, you know, one fucks it up, everybody
like
can't do it. Like that type of mentality. You know what I mean? So
made it for everything now. So
what mentality? Yo, they trying to say it's not abusive, man. Listen, I'm very passionate, alright? And luckily, though, I have a kid where I don't have to do that, though. Like, I'm very fortunate. But I'm very passionate about, like, if you are not, like, I'm gonna do that because I'm gonna make sure you listen to me because of that scenario that is sitting in the back of my head. That's just what I'm saying. But like I said, I'm more with Cheeto. Like I'm gonna talk to you. I'm gonna do the steps. I'm gonna make sure you know why it's wrong. And after that point, if you really think or you just keep forgetting, I'm gonna make it so you remember the pain, and then you might direct the pain to what I'm saying, and then you actually might do it.
Pay attention.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's just me personally.
I agree 100%.
I'm the same way.
Definitely.
No, man. I just really don't like that.
Okay, so I'm just gonna put a little sidetrack on it because when my children were younger, of course I didn't do the whooping thing, but I cussed a lot and I screamed a lot, and I was what I guess some people would find it I was still like kind of verbally abusing my children because it was more threatening. And I was like, you need to stop that because I'm going to F you up. It was more of a repetitive saying. But anybody that would hear me would think that I was literally abusing my children. You know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? I was loud about it. I was like, you better cut your ass, you know, because I'm going to F you up. You know what I'm saying? And that was constantly, like, that was like basically, I'm pretty sure that my neighbors thought that my kid's name was, I'm going to F you up. You better stop your shit. Stop. Relax. You know what I'm saying? How many kids she got that she's saying the same things over and over? Because, you know, I did say it over and over. I still didn't hit my kids. It was just something that I did. The thing is, some people would still find that either mentally abuse, mental abuse, or
verbal abuse.
you know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, but
I actually got the ass whooping. I'd rather hear that you're gonna give it to me. You know what I'm saying?
No, I done heard stories about people.
When they say mental abuse,
yeah.
Fuck out, man. When you actually at the end of the mass whoopings, like, I'll take the mental abuse. They got therapists for that.
You know what I'm saying? From all 4 of my kids, because I have 4 children, I actually, when I say whooped, I whooped only one child's ass. And I'll be honest, either that really fixed her, or, you know what I'm saying, like, or she just didn't take me as a joke no more, like, oh okay, damn, okay, this is what she, you know what I'm saying? I know she's been saying for years, she's gonna F my ass up, and of course I never did it until the actual day.
I bet you everybody in this room remembers one ass whooping that their mother gave.
Oh, absolutely.
That's a turning point in their fucking life.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think that's a necessity.
Yeah, like my mom, you know,
like
the very few times that she hit me, she used her hand. Yeah. But the other one time, she used that cord. It was, I mean, and it was like Like 3 spanks, but
Right,
you know,
right.
it burned
But
enough to be
still,
like, oh, okay, we good.
You paid attention.
Alright, hell, like, alright, I ain't
Nigga,
trying
I
to feel
felt
this.
That's a
You know
trigger.
what I'm
Okay,
saying?
nigga,
Yeah.
went through the jeans, nigga. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
that,
real. That's some
but
real.
there weren't no jeans.
Once it went through the jeans,
There weren't no jeans.
oh, nigga.
But you know what I'm
Me and
saying?
my
Like,
sister used to run to the room, throw jeans on. Nigga, like, all right, cool, let's get it. Get the mass whoopers, and then she leave,
Yeah.
nigga.
Yo, but you know
cranking
what
up,
it sound
nigga.
like though? It sounds like I think I always thought women gave more beatings as a parent than men. But I think I think men give more beatings.
no,
Well, we
I
came from a
can't.
single mother period.
I
too.
can't.
Yeah,
I
true.
can't say
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I can't say that about my kid's father because he didn't touch my children.
Nigga, up to my grandfather, I know it was the mothers I was whipping ass.
Yeah, my mom whooped my
Really?
ass.
Fathers.
I know with the fathers that was there, they was whooping us.
I mean, like
Fathers in my
nowadays.
family
though.
that I know
Like
personally.
nowadays.
It's like, yo, go see
Yeah,
your
I'm
Like
dad.
nowadays.
Yeah,
Who,
yeah,
who whoops more?
I
You or
actually let me
Shorty?
see. Wow,
You
I
or
can't
Shorty?
say that about my male
I whoop
family
more than
members.
Shorty.
I
Than my
mean,
kid's mother.
the thing with me, is
I
you
think
gotta
I
take,
would
you
more
gotta
That's
take,
what I'm
you
saying
gotta
about
take
now,
the
like-
I
stand
would think
with
so.
girl. So nigga, that like decreases 50% of
But
the
that's
actual-
that's literally what I'm
So
saying.
it's like-
Like, you know what I'm
For
saying?
me,
For me,
I think it's more like men
but
are
if
the
she was
ones
a nigga,
who
oh,
are
shit.
doing
But that's
more
the
whoopings
thing.
now.
I'll be the one giving all
But
the
I
ass.
still think
That's
I
what
do
I'm saying.
more
Like,
though, as her being a girl though.
what you mean?
I still think I would.
Nah, Mimi.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, she
But
do
yeah,
more.
it's not fair because I think if I was
Okay.
with her,
But Mimi
I would
don't
probably
spank
tell her
her.
to
Like,
whip
she'll
her
like
more.
give her a little
I
power.
tell her
slam.
whip. I'm not with Shorty, but I tell her to whip both of them more. But she
That's
don't
what I'm saying.
do it.
So
She
then you
talk
have
a
to
good
do it.
game. Yeah, but
Yeah.
and I do it for my situation.
That's what I'm
but
saying. Like
I'm
Mimi's
doing it.
spanking.
I guess it's
Well,
that situation.
I think because again, like I said, I didn't hit my kids, but did I put my middle finger and pop them in the mouth?
Oh yeah.
Right.
I did.
I pinched my dog.
I pinched my kids too behind the arm, right here, behind the arm. You know what I'm saying? I pinched my kids.
Boom.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? So I know for a fact that my kid's father.
I would do the pitching.
Yeah.
I personally don't like it.
Nigga.
Yeah. But my kids listen though. My kids listen.
Dog, that's a silent killer. My
Yeah,
nigga.
indeed it is.
Nigga, that's a shotgun with a
And like,
silencer.
I can honestly say that my kid's father never really hit my children, like
Best
at all.
weapon in public.
You know what I mean? At all. If my kids want to say that from both of us was, as kids will say, abused, I pop my kids one middle finger because, pop! You know what I'm saying? Like, don't say that again. You know what I'm saying? That's not proper to say or whatever. Or whenever we was out, you know, in the stores or whatever, and they want to act a fool, I was like, oh, you want to act up? You want to act up? Pat! That quick pinch behind the arm. on the fat part, you know, on the flabby part of the arm, the bicep or what is this, tricep? Yeah. So behind the tricep, pat, you know, that quick pinch. You know what I'm saying? Like again, I didn't abuse my children. I didn't really hit my children, but they were saying things like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? If I needed to
Get that.
you know, in their hand, like, no, you don't touch that. You know what I'm saying? That's dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I'll explain why, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm for it. I'm definitely for it. And looking by how some kids are raised,
Listen,
I just be looking at them like, your mom needs to whoop your ass.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, your parents need to do something with you because you disrespectful.
and that's the thing. It's like these kids grow up to be adults that get their ass whooped.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They do that to the wrong, adult, the wrong co-worker.
He said,
Like nigga, yeah, you can get away with that shit, nigga, through your upbringing. But that's what I'm saying. You're not training these kids for life. When you do that shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Because nigga, you ain't just gonna talk to anybody. Like you
I
gonna,
agree with you.
you gonna
man,
respect
and that's
somebody
why
out there.
I think we need to educate on parenting. Like
Mm-hmm.
it needs to be like, yo, it's not that either or is wrong. It's just you need to know where your kid lies on the scale.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like, that's how, some
Because
kids don't need a spanking. You take themselves on the way, they gonna break down.
No,
That's
true
all they
indeed,
need.
true
You
indeed.
take
Because
that away, they think they like,
I'm
oh
so,
my
you know,
God.
I'm sorry, but you know, in a way, I thank God that I did what I did with my children. But realistically, thinking back, my kids are served up. You need to fucking chill type shit. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't do it. God knows. I mean, they censor kids now, or adults. You know, 2 adults, 2 young adults right now. But younger, Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I should have probably
This-
whooped your ass a little bit more, so like that you can really be
This
decent
nigga,
motherfuckers.
the thing with me with kids is I understand a kid's weakness. So I'm gonna fuck their head up. Like with Melody, my daughter hates bugs. She hates darkness. So you wanna act up, nigga? Yo, there was one time I had like a fake headphone piece that looked like a worm. Nigga, I came to her, said it was a worm. Nigga, she was acting up. She started spasm. I swear to God, threw it at her, my nigga. She had a whole fucking spasm attack. My nigga, after that, I explained to her why I did that, my nigga. She ain't do that shit again, though. Like, I'll throw you in the closet in the dark. Like, yo, nigga, like, I'll play the game with the kid. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, you want to play game, my nigga.
Well,
Like,
some people find that abuse though, cause
they can call
weapons abuse.
Right.
Exactly. I ain't put
What?
my hand on this child.
Say weapons are abuse.
Exactly.
No, yeah, but we'll still find it abuse.
Yeah,
Because, okay,
I would
That's
agree.
your
I don't agree with the closet thing.
Yeah.
But
Nah, you know what I'm saying?
I
I do that to my kid.
the kid
I did it to other
determines it all. I might not have came across the kid
no,
who in the fucking closet.
Oh, no, yeah.
Like, they might not respect the ass
Yo,
whooping.
yo,
Put him in the closet.
Yo.
Them niggas is like, alright, I see where you going with
Yeah,
this,
yeah.
man.
Bro, like real talk, like, nigga, you want me to put you in the closet? You want me to get the cuckoo? I don't give a fuck how it traumatizes you, nigga. Sit the fuck down. You know what I'm saying? Like, they did it to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's certain levels. You can't just let them run wild.
no, true indeed.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm
Indeed.
saying. They're like, oh, for me not to put my hands on my kid, I'm going to just let them do whatever they want.
Yeah,
Okay.
no.
Let's see how that turns out.
Yeah, true indeed, true
You know
indeed.
what I'm saying?
Because
That's all I'm saying.
I ran with that for a while until I did what I
Niggas
did.
like how
So, yeah.
13-year-olds killing their parents for over Call of Duty because
Yeah.
that's how they were raised. That's probably the first time their mother said no, and they couldn't handle it. Nigga, they're like, yo, I'm gonna kill this motherfucker. This nigga said no. Nigga like, yo, I'm about to blow this nigga away. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's real nigga shit.
Oh, he did?
Yo, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yo, nigga, there was some nigga that killed his parents, nigga, the boys came, he's playing Call of Duty. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's real nigga
Yeah.
shit. Like, yo, bro, they can't
That's
handle
real
no.
nigga shit.
Yeah, right.
He's wild.
They can't handle the no.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like, I be damn, I'm gonna tell you no all the time. Nigga, when I tell you yes, you're gonna get excited. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get excited. Like, oh, this nigga
Oh,
said
you
that.
like, yeah?
Oh, shit, nigga. Must be my lucky day, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, nigga. You gonna hear no all the time. You know what I'm saying? Fuck out of here, nigga. Like,
Nah, I
that's real
semi
talk.
agree with you though, because I know what you mean though. There definitely has to be a system. You gotta earn.
Yeah, like, we
You
ain't
know what I
about to
mean?
play
So,
out here, nigga.
we're not just giving you shit. Once you
Nah.
No, and you know what? No, and I agree with you in a lot of it because our parents, you know what I'm saying? No, you can't go to your friend's house. No, you cannot stay over. No, you can't stay after school. No, you can't do a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? And that one time, I was like, oh shit. All right, cool. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, absolutely.
Appreciate that
I
shit.
can go
I
down the
did.
street
I
to the
definitely
park.
did.
Right.
Yeah.
I can go to the park down the street.
Right.
Yeah, my mom would not allow me to have friends over. I could not go to friends' houses. No, I could not chill downstairs. Oh, you going to family's house? With who? Your brother? Your cousin? You know what I'm saying? I had to have somebody with me. So I
I'm gonna say
understand.
this. Being the boy, I got away with a lot of shit. You know what I'm
A
saying?
lot
Like,
more. Hell, it's way
there
more
was a
easy.
lot of shit I could do in the crib, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That you probably wasn't able to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had
Yeah.
niggas in the crib all the time, nigga. Like, you know what I mean? My mother always worked late.
Because they want to keep
always
us
work till
there,
1 in the
man.
morning,
Their worst
nigga.
fear is death. Their worst fear for
Facts.
females, pregnancy.
Yo,
They're like, yo, I just want to make sure you alive, nigga. Save
Right.
Oh, nah, bro. She used to work late, nigga.
Yeah.
No, she was aware of this, bro. She was catching a body. I'm telling you. Like, nigga, I used to have, like, a good 10 niggas in the crib. You know what I'm saying? Like, it used to be a force.
You know,
Yeah,
but
man.
she's knowing that them 10 niggas in the crib is a less likely shootout than them 10
Oh,
niggas
nah,
with
cool,
you
cool.
out there.
Right.
That's
So
why
you
That's what I'm saying. We have different mothers.
So,
you know what I'm saying?
in the house.
Our mothers, you know what I'm saying? We're cool with shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
No, yeah, but still, but that's
average mom.
some reason why they cool with it though too is like because
they understood what was going on out there. They're like, I'd rather
Exactly.
be here than be out there. I get that part. But I'm just saying, like, nigga, imagine, nigga, you know, B don't be wildin', but imagine, you know what I'm saying, nigga, bringing 15 niggas through the
Right.
like,
Oh, yeah, you got people who do moms who do.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, nah, some moms be
Well,
wildin'.
because
nigga,
with the
like,
dudes,
but
we
as
have
a
to
pastor,
get,
nigga,
we
you better
get
not
that
do
easy.
it. Yeah, you know what I mean? That's
More
what
than
I'm talking.
females. My sisters didn't have that like luxury, but I was like you said, we was
No, my sister's couldn't do shit.
right. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. I was
They
cool.
couldn't do shit.
I just want to thank God that I didn't have horrible children.
Right.
They did misdeeds, they did whatever they did, but not
But
to
the
the
thing is,
point.
though, I tell you, there is no horrible child.
Oh, there are horrible children.
Definitely.
Yeah, there are horrible children. horrible.
Motherfuckers
I mean,
out
Yo,
here.
they are horrible
They are
children.
horrible.
But horrible.
Nah. Well, yeah, that too.
That too.
Yeah, that too. That
That
too.
too.
That too.
Yo,
That
nigga,
too.
like you
But
can
they're
But that
horrible
don't mean they
children.
can't taint them to the point where they horrible kids.
Right.
Oh no,
Nigga.
niggas can
If you
horrible.
taint them early enough,
Oh,
exactly. You
oh,
taint them early enough. That is a horrible kid, nigga.
Yeah.
You got them early.
There's an
And that's but there's
There's
DNA
military
shit
school.
going on,
There's-
there's consciousness
bro,
going like there's
there's
reasons why certain people are the way they are too.
Doesn't
A
matter.
lot of people
Absolutely.
carrying
It
different
still
energies.
happens though. I'm not
You know what I'm
saying that
saying?
it's
You
not
can't-
answers for it.
So, it's not everybody's fault how they is.
It's like,
And we carrying the DNA from ancestors and shit.
No,
that
I'm-
come out.
No, definitely the environment, all that shit has a
And
choice,
then
but it
that-
starts with the parents.
do stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
None of that.
It
Yeah.
starts with
Yeah.
the parents. That's what I'm saying.
You gotta
All
know
day,
your
every
kid,
day.
nigga. You gotta
Like
know
you got a kid that's
Right.
wilding, guess what you gotta do? You gotta walk that out. You got
Speak
nigga.
their language.
Bro,
And a lot of
figure
times
it
that
out.
means whooping their ass.
Yo, bro, that's just what it is.
I like
Yeah,
that.
Especially if you got
Yo,
kids.
you know,
That's
speak
a
their
lot.
language because every kid is different.
Mhm.
Be
Mhm.
your papers out.
Mama, you wanna see him right there?
I definitely didn't.
Yeah. Again, I appreciate my kids.
I
ain't
love my
mine.
babies though. You
Yeah,
heard?
yeah, yeah. We all love our babies. You know what I'm saying? They fantabulous.
Everybody at
People.
this table is a great fucking parent. Nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Anybody want to question that, man? I ain't worried about it, man.
Yeah, nigga, fuck all that. We here. We know what we talking about. Everybody over here is a fucking great parent, nigga. You know what I mean? So, we ain't got time for all that.
Bless.
Thank you.
All right. Bless.
Oh, thank you.
You know?
Papalingos. Alright, so I'm gonna wrap this up, but I just want to say this before we go. There is an organization called Haiti. My fault. There's an organization called Haiti Partners in Healthcare. Alright. They were built in 1985. They treat patients who are incapable to pay for hospital fees. They have 2 operation wards, an adult and pediatric ward. They have an infectious disease center. They have an outpatient center. They have a women's health clinic program. They have 2 laboratories. They have a Red Cross blood bank. They have radiographic services. And they have 8 sites in the central plateau of Haiti. And they serve a catchment area of 1.2 million Haitian peasant farmers. They do real good business. I'm just trying to give them a little credit. You know what I mean? They're out there doing good work. If anybody wants to check them out, donate or whatever, that would be nice. You know what I mean? I just think it's something that we should be aware of. Like, I checked them out, did my research. They've been here for a while doing good things. And Haiti is definitely somewhere that could use some help. I happen to be Haitian as well. So it's one of the first ones I just wanted to throw out there. So I just want to end it like that. And if you hear us talking like this, and it's straight like that, we out.
Stop by,
Snore that.
Yes, sir.